Dear Chloe of the past, say maybe 5th grade. Hi, it's me, well, you, from the future, here to give you a little bit of advice before you start growing up. First of all, what do you think? And second of all, things are going to get harder before they get easier. And after that, I mean, heck, what do I know? I'm only a junior in high school. I can only hope that the problems of life will continue to ebb and flow for a while now. One of the ways that you're going to learn to deal with these hardships is through writing letters to the subjects in your life that most affect you, both the good and the bad. There is so much that I would love to say to you, but let's just start off with a few of the letters that you will definitely find yourself writing at various points in the future. For future reference, I suppose. Dear middle school friend group, you most definitely made me stronger. I don't think any of us realized our own strength. Your strong point was to make me feel inferior. And it's not your fault though, I let you. I let you ruin my day when I would sit down at our assigned lunch table and barely get a hello before you launched into your own arbitrary conversations that did not offer me a point of view intentionally. I let your petty Instagram posts of your exclusive parties with glow sticks and movies ruin my solitary Saturday nights. And I let you trick me into thinking that I had a stable, core group of friends. It wasn't all bad. We were there for each other sometimes, and I certainly had fun. But for the most part, I think it's for the best that we went our separate ways. Dear eating disorder, you are not new around here. You have been observing me since I was 8 years old. You stared when the popular girls in school had invisible stomachs and thigh gaps. You nodded your head profusely when everywhere I looked, the media tried to tell me what was beautiful. You shook your head like crazy when the doctors told me that I had a healthy weight. And you screamed when I walked into the pantry, and you threatened me when I sat down at the kitchen table. And I don't even know what you are. I can't give you a name. And I don't know if I'm ready to talk about you yet. But thankfully, I can see you in the rearview mirror of my life, trying to catch up, but falling farther and farther behind every time I look back. Dear teachers, I feel very lucky in that I have never had a teacher that I didn't like. So thank you to every teacher I've ever had, from preschool to junior year, and heck, every teacher that I will ever have inside the classroom and out, for educating me, for putting up with me, and for molding me into a person that now wants to become a teacher. I mean, I still have a little bit of time before I need to know what I want to do with my life, but thanks to you, especially English teachers, for helping me to realize that if I grow a little bit more patient and learn to understand Shakespeare a little bit better, I could be a pretty good English teacher someday. Dear music, from the Mr. T experience to Operation Ivy to The Who, you have provided me with a wonderful saving outlet. Between that first day in February 2015 when I picked up my dad's Fender Stratocaster for the first time and tried to teach myself how to play guitar, to that following Christmas when I received a guitar of my own, and every moment in between and thereafter, you have taught me so many wonderful things. You have taught me taste, you have taught me culture, and you have taught me confidence. You have taught me enough confidence to even help me play on stage a few times. I mean, granted, those audiences were only my parents' drunk friends at a Memorial Day party and a church full of grandparents and grandkids. But I digress. The way I see it, a gig is a gig. Dear theater, you have taught me deep rejection and unfathomable joy and every emotion in between. You give me the absolute rush of euphoria that comes from standing behind a curtain and hearing a full house in the audience on many beautiful opening nights. You've taught me the deep, crushing, dizzying rejection of not seeing my name on a cast list. You have allowed me to make these wonderful, passionate, talented friends that I feel so lucky to work with during the season. I mean, these are people that I know care about me on the stage and off. And you have allowed me to gallivant across that stage as some wonderful things, like a tornado and a dog, an eccentric ballerina, a kind-hearted mouse. But ultimately, the best role that you have allowed me to play is myself. Dear B. Holloway friends, first of all, you are so much more than just that title to me. I just need something quick and snappy that I could write after dear before I addressed you. Now, I am sorry. I know that I haven't always been there for you, and I know that I've let you down. I'm sorry that I only showed up to the Secret Santa party for half an hour, even though I RSVP'd that I could be there the whole time. I still haven't gotten my present for that, but I suppose that's requited. You have given me this wonderful sense of acceptance and companionship based on nothing but just being around you. And I have never experienced that before. It is an excellent feeling, and you are an exceptional group. So I don't know what made me push you so far down my priorities list. And I want you to know that now you are back near the top where you belong. And I know that this is nothing and that I should have done this sooner, but please accept this as the apology that I should have made months ago. Dear family, we don't have a say in whether we love each other or not, but we do have some say in liking each other. So thank you for making that decision simple, if not enjoyable. Mom, our memories from vacation can be laughable, like clinging to each other and screaming on the way down Splash Mountain, and later telling that Nike employee on Sanibel Island that we found a sailcoat in the sky. And when we're not in Florida, well, we're typically wishing that we were in Florida. But no matter what state we are in, you never cease to impress me with how put together you are and how well you keep this family together. Whenever I get to tell you good news, like I got a good grade, or I got cast in a show, or that I finally got a job, the look of joy on your face was enough to make me want to work 10 times harder to continue to live up to the middle name that we share. Paula Joy and Chloe Joy. May I continue to provide you with joy for a long time to come. Dad, you poke your head in my room every night after a long day at work and ask how my day was. You say that your day sucked, but it's better now that you're home. And when we're given the opportunity to really talk, we can talk for hours about politics and rock music, and I really look forward to it. And on the weekends, I love hearing you walk around the house singing songs that nobody's ever written about your to-do list, how you have to wash the cars and mow the lawn, and continue to have that internal yet external debate that you've been having for years on whether you should just buy that new guitar or not. Clarice, I don't remember Thanksgiving dinner 10 years ago when my parents allowed me to announce to my family for the first time that I am thankful that in the spring I'm going to be a big sister. I probably ate a lot of turkey, stayed away from the mashed potatoes because I've never liked them, and slept on the car ride home. But I just don't remember. I do, however, remember this last Thanksgiving, when I was looking at you from across the Thanksgiving table while you're stuffing your mouth with your fourth favorite food, mashed potatoes. And I thought to myself, wow, 10 years ago, I was announcing your impending existence to our family for the first time. And now, you're starting middle school in the fall. I am so excited for you, Clarice. You are going to do so much better than I did. And with yesterday, April 5th, 2019, being your 11th birthday, well, I wanted to take a quick moment on the Monologue show stage to give you a birthday message. Despite the 7-year age difference between us, you and Caroline will always be my best friends. Carly, big sister, it's been a little over 18 years since you were born and a little under 18 years since you passed away. And I try not to forget the immense impact that you have had on our family. Our wonderful family that goes beyond just a mom, a dad, 2 healthy daughters, and an angel. I'm talking about grandparents and cousins and aunts and uncles. Thank you all for endless yet invigorating Rummy Cube tournaments, for the out-of-key happy birthday songs, for a beautiful summer home away from home, and for the best ravioli that has ever come out of an Italian kitchen. I love you all. Dear Chloe of the present, Chloe right now. It took me a little while to realize all that you had to offer, and sometimes it's still in question. But I know that every morning that I am able to wake up with my iPod alarm clock playing whatever song I was listening to far too loud the night before, and then sit up in my bed, look over at my corkboard full of pictures of friends, and over at my theater posters, then walk past the bedrooms of my sleeping family to the bathroom, where I look in the mirror and try to smile at who I see. And then go to school and learn from and admire my teachers, and lock eyes with them and then look away from the middle school mean girls in the halls. And then look up and say hi to my big sister, look down at my feet and think, you are the coolest shoes in the world and I own you, orange Converse, I'm so lucky! And go throughout my day doing whatever other Chloe things I need to do. I can smile. I can acknowledge that there is sadness and stress and homework and tests and that thing called the future that I have to start worrying about at some point. But as of right now, my life is good, and I cannot complain. To all, well, to most, of these subjects with love, Chloe Joy. Just Chloe Joy.